I'm Pete, and I'm delighted that my old pal Paul is joining me to bring you requests and dedications from all over the world.
It's a hello to Jerry. Jerry, you've had a song requested from your daughter Jane and family in Canada and Cardiff. Jane says you're a huge fan of Dame Shirley Bassey and has asked whether we would play Climb Every Mountain. Jane doesn't say whether you're a huge fan of climbing mountains, so we'll assume not. Jane says, I'm sure this choice will bring a smile to your face. Enjoy. And we hope you do enjoy this song, Jerry. Shirley Bassey singing Climb Every Mountain.
Climb every mountain.
Next up, special message for Jack from your wife Ina, who's chosen We'll Gather Lilacs by Ivan Novello for you, as it's a reminder of your courtship in the late 1940s. Ina says, do you remember when we gathered lilacs in Eyemouth the day before you left to serve your national service in the RAF? We married in 1950, and in April this year, we celebrated our 70th wedding anniversary. Unfortunately, we cannot be together at this difficult time, but I want you to know that I love you as much as ever. I'm also sending lots of love from our three lovely daughters, Janice, Jeanette, and Judy, grandchildren Stuart, Jenny, Sarah, James, Thomas and Andrew and their spouses, and great-grandchildren Hannah, Charlotte and baby Charlie. We all miss you and look forward to the time when this virus allows us to visit again and give you lots of cuddles. Comes with all our love, my darling, from Ina. And here to introduce the song, Jack, is your granddaughter, Jenny.
Hi, Grandad. It's Jenny. We are all really missing you and wishing we could see you. Unfortunately, it's not possible at the moment because of the coronavirus, but we all think about you and love you very much. Lots and lots of love, all your grandchildren, Jenny, Stuart, Sarah, James, Thomas and Andrew.
The lilacs in.
Here's a request for us to play Spanish Flea by Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, with the following message for Margaret, who once lived in Sutherland Avenue. Hello, Mum. Here's a jolly tune from the past that I hope you and your friends at Margaret House can all enjoy and dance, clap or wave along to. It brings back memories for us of an incredibly happy childhood in Sutherland Avenue, and we hope it does the same for you, perhaps in your case with memories of sunny holidays in the Mediterranean with Bob. We think of you all the time and send our love. From Rob, Sally, Mike and your 6 grandchildren, Edward, Ben, Rosie, Imogen, William and Benedict. Well, as I look across, Herb has polished up his trumpet and the Tijuana Brass are ready, and I've grabbed an empty cardboard kitchen roll holder to blow along into. So this is for Margaret from Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass.
Time to get the dancing shoes on now for Heather, as we've got a special request from Rosemary Barry and all the family who send lots of love and say we're so grateful to Heather as she keeps us all smiling with her positive attitude and sense of fun. Our thanks to all the staff in Margaret House who are wonderful. Heather has often told us of her love of ballroom dancing. She's described her pretty gowns and how she often had red hair swept up on the top of her head. Heather has always been diminutive and dainty. She must have cut a dazzling sight on the dance floor, waltzing round with husband Stan, who was over 6 feet tall. It reminds her of those sparkling days, so please will you play Tulips from Amsterdam by Max Bygraves.
It's time to say hello to Audrey Kay with a message that says, hello, Mum. All of the family are thinking of you and are sending their love. Hope you enjoy this song from South Pacific and that it won't be too long before we can see you again. Love and kisses from Adrian and Jean. And Audrey, the song from South Pacific that has been requested for you is this one. It's taken from the soundtrack of the original 1949 Broadway production and features William Tabbert, here in the role of Lieutenant Cable, singing Younger Than Springtime.
Our next request is for a little bit of classical music, especially for Margaret Speed, with lots of love from your daughter Angela, who's requested Congo de Fuego. The title of the song translates as Dance of Fire, and it always used to get Margaret up and dancing with lots of smiles and energy. It's a modern piece of very lively classical music, which Margaret loves. Angela has such happy memories, and she hopes you enjoy listening to it.
This next request is for you, Olive Terry, and it comes with all our love from Brian, Paul and Susan. They say, although we may not be able to visit, you're always in our thoughts. The track they've asked for was the first of 7 top 40 entries the artist singing it had in 18 months between 1974 and 1976, and it was his only number one. George McRae, Rock Your Baby.